So those who don't know where I am, this is Folkestone, and I'm about to get the Eurotunnel over to France. So all of this channel has generally been me building the van, and it's going to be slightly different. I don't really know what format it's going to be, but it's going to sort of show my sort of travelling in Europe for the next 6 weeks. As you can see from the title, we've got a few things planned. So first I need to figure out what sort of stickers I need to put on the number plate, and then we're getting the tunnel over to France. Being September 28th or 27th, there are no PCR tests needed anymore. I just need to show my vaccine passport and my actual passport, and that's all I need to get into France. And do a little statement of honour to the French in the online document which says I haven't got COVID and I'm being vaccinated. So let the Euro adventure begin. So far I have got lost trying to find the customs bit. I think, as I see many other people who live in vans and go over to Europe do. I had to go for a gas check because it's a camper van to make sure I had gas or gas turned off, which I don't because it's all electric cooking. So it's the quickest gas check ever. And I've been bumped up from my 11:30 train to 8:10. So ready to go. Also, thank you very much, panic buying fuel people of Britain. So I now have less than a quarter of a tank because I could find nowhere to fill up. Right, time to put some stickers on. I wasn't really sure which one I needed until today. So GB is no longer needed as of September 28th. At midnight it changes to UK. For anyone who doesn't know the difference, GB is the geographical island excluding Northern Ireland, and UK is the political term for the United Kingdom, which includes Northern Ireland. So you don't need these, need to stick these on. One done, totally not straight. One done. And we're off. I also do need to put the light sticker things on to deflect light and stuff. I had no idea beam deflectors are so complicated. I have already stuck them on the wrong lights once. It'll be fine. It's sorted now, I think. So what is actually the plan? Well, for starters, I wanted to film an intro doing that, but the put on an earlier train, I had 5 minutes from when I parked up in the queue to we were moving. So the plan is, as the title says, England to the Arctic Circle. And that's only a small bit of the plan. So I'm going to be out for about 6 weeks, hopefully get back about mid-November. That's about 50 odd days. And the plan is, at the beginning, I want to drive up to the top of, towards the top of Sweden and into the Arctic Circle, and then cross into Finland and then come down Finland. There is a little bit of a tight weather window of looking at historic weather for the last couple of years at this area we're going to, which should still be about 10 degrees during the day, and about 0 to 2 degrees at night. So it's not full winter or winter at all, but I do want to get up there quite quickly. So the first 2 days in Europe, I have to drive all the way from Calais to Stockholm and then north of Stockholm. So it's about 1,600 miles I've got to go drive in probably 48 hours, which is a really long way. And then I'm going to meet some friends who are currently in Sweden themselves, and then we're going to convoy hopefully for a good chunk of the trip. And there's a few other people I'm going to meet throughout. So the very first part of the trip is going to be extremely rushed. We're going to go France, Belgium, Germany, Denmark, Sweden, all in sort of one big push. And then when I kind of meet up with my friends, I'm just going to slow down a little bit and sort of enjoy the rest of the drive, get up to the top in plenty of time, where we're not really going to have much ice, definitely no snow, hopefully no snow, and then continue down the other side and just enjoy ourselves. So So that's the plan. Also thought, why am I sitting in the cab when I've got an entire van to like sit and relax in? Let's put some lights on. And yeah, right, let's put some mood lighting on. There we go, a bit darker. So for me, it should be quite interesting because I've never driven, well, properly on the wrong side of the road before, or the right side, or the left side, whatever. Which is hilarious because it makes me a little bit nervous, considering my normal job where I've hitchhiked and taken public transport all over the globe, especially throughout southern Africa, where I have no issues. I'm a little bit nervous about driving in Europe for the first time, which is why I've picked a train which gets me over in front really late at night, so I could hopefully just have a couple hours on empty motorways, just smash the miles down and just sort of get used to it a little bit without having to deal with traffic. Yeah, but hopefully it should all be well, and I think lots of people say you get used to it really, really quickly, and that's what I'm hoping for. Surely I'm not the only Brit as a child thought you would see fish out the window in the Eurotunnel, and as an adult I am still disappointed that you can't see fish out of the Eurotunnel. We're under the sea. First off, I need to find some diesel. Hopefully leaving the UK will mean it's easier to get diesel. Sweet diesel, how I've missed you. Well, filled the fuel, so let's get this long drive on the road. I'm going to reset the odometer, reset the miles per gallon, so we can see how inefficient driving a house on wheels is throughout Europe. Well, turns out we're in Belgium. I know it's not far, but I didn't really realise I crossed the border until EA texted me saying welcome to Belgium. So welcome to Belgium, more driving. Well, that's another country down, out of Belgium and now in the Netherlands. Gonna have a quick leg stretch and then more hours of driving. Past Amsterdam, but I'm absolutely knackered, so I've gone to bed, just in a service station somewhere. So hopefully tomorrow get a full day in driving, and hopefully reach Denmark by the end of tomorrow, or end of later today actually. Right, tomorrow is now today, or actually like 3 in the morning is now like 9 in the morning. Yeah, a couple of hours sleep and hopefully get some driving done. Hopefully I'll reach the Danish border today. Well, actually I definitely hope I'll reach the Danish border today and get a bit further. And we'll just see how it goes. So yeah, another 350 odd miles to the Danish border. So let's get some music on, maybe an audiobook, and just sit on the motorway for the next forever. See you in a minute. We're in another country. We've just made it to Germany. So we should be in Germany for quite a while, hopefully hit the Denmark border in a couple of hours. Another country down, and we're now in Denmark. It was quite an intense border crossing, since I took a little back route, and they were quite surprised to see a British vehicle coming the way I did. So I had to show them proof where I was going, who I was, I owned the vehicle, where I was coming from, how I got into Europe, what my job was, and everything else they could, and then they eventually let me go. So we're in Denmark, next to Sweden. Whilst it was an intense chat, they didn't ask anything about COVID or COVID passports. They just wanted to make sure that I was who I said I was, and what I was going to do was what I was going to do, and this was actually my vehicle. So let's get driving. I think this might be.
For 55 miles, continue straight on.
Yeah, thank you, Terry. This might have been an expensive bridge. How bright some of these truck lights are. How bright are these trucks? So it's 2 in the morning, time to go to bed, but we are in Sweden, parked up for the night, and we've reached 1,000 miles on the trip computer, and we've done 28 hours of driving. The getting out of the Channel Tunnel was 1900, was 96,000. Getting out of the Channel Tunnel was 94,000 exactly. Time to go to bed. Well, first park up in Sweden. Only took 1,000 miles to get here. Lovely. This was fun reversing in at 3 in the morning. So why the big rush? One, I need to catch up with some people who are already in Sweden, and they are now only 450 miles north of me, and then I'm going to convoy with them for a bit. And the idea is also, because we want to get to the Arctic Circle, that is a closing and unpredictable-ish weather window, so it's to get another big day in today, and then hopefully I'll caught up, and then it's only going to be like 2 hours driving per day for hopefully a good next week or so. So a bit relaxed after this original absolutely hammering it. But let's get driving. So it's the following morning and finally reached where I needed to reach, finally found my friends. So all the mad driving's over, 1,600 miles in the last 48-hour period, and we're at a place called Onselvik in Sweden. So over the last 2 days we've driven from here, up here, up here, up here, up here, up here, up to here, and now time to relax and enjoy my time. So I think I'm pretty much going to end the video here. And yeah, made it to Sweden. Hopefully you'll get some decent clouds decent weather, less clouds, and just enjoy the trip from here. So hopefully it's a bit of a different video that I've done before. Hopefully you might enjoy it. Join along for the ride. If you're brand new to the channel and you want to see about the van, go look at the old video build series, and if you want to see about the actual travel bit, follow this one. But so far it's been, with all the COVID and so on, it's been really easy to actually travel around Europe. All the police checks I've had have just been on the border, asking what I'm doing in the country, where I'm going, and no one has really mentioned anything about COVID passports, so a lot easier than expected. Right, see you next time.